Lewis Hamilton's move to Ferrari was supposed to be the perfect fairy tale ending to his legendary career. The king of Formula One, finally in the most famous car in racing history. But right now, that dream is looking more like a horror movie. After the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix disaster, Ferrari boss Frederic Vasseur didn't just send a warning, he set off a full-blown alarm. Imagine this: you switch jobs after years of success, only to realize your new boss expects miracles overnight. That's exactly where Hamilton is right now. Vasseur's message was crystal clear. No more excuses, no more time. Just fix it, or this partnership could be over before it even really begins. And let's be honest, the signs are bad. Hamilton's struggling so much with the Ferrari that he joked he needs a brain transplant just to understand the car. That's not frustration, that's desperation. Meanwhile, his teammate Charles Leclerc is out there making the same car look like a rocket ship. So what's really going on? Is it the car? Is it Hamilton? Or is this just a disaster waiting to explode? One thing's for sure, Ferrari didn't bring in a 7-time world champion to fight for 7th place. The pressure is on, the clock is ticking, and if things don't change fast, this could go from bad to ugly real quick. Now let's get into what Ferrari's boss actually said after the race. And trust me, these weren't the usual polite racing comments. Frederic Vasseur basically took off the gloves when he declared, "We didn't sign Lewis to finish P7. The car isn't the problem, it's the adaptation." Ouch. That's not just criticism, that's putting Hamilton on blast in front of the whole world. Meanwhile, Hamilton's sitting there in the car saying, "I don't understand this car." Which, let's be honest, is something you never want to hear from one of the greatest drivers in history. It's like watching a master chef burn toast. Something's just not right here. And Hamilton's solution? He joked he needs a brain transplant to figure this Ferrari out. That's how lost he's feeling right now. But Ferrari probably wishes he'd just find a speed transplant instead. The difference between him and his teammate Charles Leclerc is night and day. Leclerc's making this car sing, while Hamilton's wrestling with it like it's a shopping cart with a mind of its own. Fans online are going wild, calling this the Hamilton horror show. And honestly, they're not wrong. If this were a movie script, people would say it's too unrealistic. But here we are, watching it happen in real life. The big question now is, can Hamilton turn this around, or is this just how his Ferrari story goes? Now, here's where things get really serious behind closed doors at Ferrari. The team isn't just disappointed anymore. They're at that point where emergency meetings are happening and tough decisions are being made. Word is Vasseur has basically given Hamilton an ultimatum: improve fast or face the consequences. Now, they wouldn't actually replace him with a YouTuber, though some fans are joking they might as well try. But the message is clear. Results need to come soon. The technical problems are piling up too. The car's handling is so unpredictable that Hamilton's fighting at every corner. It's like the steering wheel is working against him rather than with him. The engineers back at base are scratching their heads too, because all their simulator data shows the car should be performing better than this. But here's the real kicker. Hamilton's contract apparently has special clauses about performance, and right now he's dangerously close to breaking them. Imagine having your dream job, but knowing you're just a few bad races away from potentially losing it. That's the pressure Hamilton's under. This isn't just about one driver struggling anymore. Ferrari is one of the most famous teams in sports history, and they didn't bring Hamilton in to make up the numbers. They expected wins, they expected championships, and so far they're getting neither. The clock is ticking louder every race weekend, and everyone, from the mechanics to the bosses, is feeling that pressure. The question isn't just whether Hamilton can turn things around anymore, but whether Ferrari will even give him the chance if he doesn't do it soon. So here we are at the big question. Can Lewis Hamilton actually turn this around? On one hand, we're talking about one of the greatest drivers Formula One has ever seen. A man with 7 world championships who's made impossible comebacks before. But on the other hand, Ferrari isn't known for their patience. And right now, they're looking at Hamilton like he's a puzzle they can't quite solve. Either Lewis finds some magic soon and starts delivering results, or Ferrari might start thinking about plan B. And nobody wants to see that happen. What do you think? Can the old Hamilton magic reappear, or is this just how it's going to be? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Are you team give him more time, or team this isn't working? And hey Lewis, if you're watching this, no pressure, but maybe try driving with your eyes closed next race? At this point, it couldn't hurt. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss what happens next in this Ferrari drama, because one way or another, this story is far from over. The only question is, will it have a happy ending?